You're ready.
What should I say? Here goes. My name is Emily Ralph, and I would like to tell you my love story. After I graduated in high school, my girlfriend Audrey said, let's go to Aberdeen and get a job. And I said, I don't think I can because I have my books all ready to go to college. She said, oh, come on, let go. We decided to go to Aberdeen Proving Grounds to go get a job. So when we got there, we went down to the Proving Grounds and signed up, and we got a job taking numbers, serial numbers, off of the 90 millimeter guns and the 37 millimeter guns. So we got that job and loved it. And the next thing you know, I saw this guy walking down toward us and found out it was George Ralph from Pittsburgh. And so Audrey kept saying, isn't he cute? I said, you keep your eyes off of him. He's mine, he's gonna be mine. Found out that he had gone to the colonel to see where I was from and my name. That's how I found out. So then later on, he came down almost every day. We'd chat just a little bit, and he'd go back to his office. And then it was one day he came down, walking down, with a big smile on his face. And he said, could I take you home tonight? And I said, yeah. So he took me home, and we sat in the car a little bit, and we talked. And he wanted to know what I was going to do. What are you going to do tonight? I said, oh, Audrey and I is going to go dancing. And he said, oh. So he says, you have a good time. So then the next day we went back up to go to work, and he walked down again. And then he said, would you go out with me? I said, sure. So we dated, and he went over to Howdy Grass, and we got up by the water and we parked. And we talked and talked. And finally he said he wanted to meet my mother and father. And I said, okay.
Somebody stole my gal. Somebody stole my pal. Somebody came and took her away. She didn't even say she was leaving. The kisses I love so. He's getting down.
So took him, we got in the car and we went up to the farm, and he met my mom and dad. and he fell in love with all my brothers. I had 4 brothers: John, Harold, David, and Billy. And he finally said, "Come on, Harold, let's go get a beer." So they went and got a beer, and when they came back, they were feeling pretty good. So that was about the beginning of, he came up and he wanted to get married. He said, "I'm going to ask your dad for your hand." And I said, "Okay." He came back and I said, "What did he say?" He said, "Okay." So we got married October the 9th, 1943. Well, we had a wonderful wedding at home, and finally we got in the car to go to Baltimore for our honeymoon, and we got halfway down there, and some guy got in our back seat and jumped up out of the back seat. He said, "Hey, you gotta turn around and take me back." That was Bill Reynolds, a real good friend of my parents. So then next day it was pouring down rain, and we were gonna leave and go to Pittsburgh to his mom and dad's. And he took me around and showed me where his one girlfriend lived, which I wasn't very interested. So that was the end of Betty Speckles. Then we went on to Akron, Ohio, and we bought a home there, and really had a nice life out there for a year. And then he got transferred back to New Jersey. And then he worked in New Jersey for a while. And then we went back to York from there. And that's where we had made a home in York for the kids. And we lived right across from the Outdoor Country Club. And we lived there for, how many years? 30 years? And then before they did Roller Drive. Oh, I loved that home. I loved the kitchen. I loved everything about that home. The backyard and all the good times.
Across the floor, I was feeling kind of seasick. The crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as I seated through the way. When we got out for an hour,
out there crying because we had a birthday party for her and she turned 30. And she cried. She didn't want to be 30. Oh, Patty, I'd say, wait till you're 40, then cry. I told her. Oh, her heart was broken because she turned 30 years old. Can you imagine?
Flowers need a drink.
What do they drink? Beer or vodka?
Vodka. PBR.
What are you
know,
eating?
Every time you film me, I look like an old scrub woman.
Cinderella.
Look like a what?
An old scrub woman.
A scrub woman?
Uh-huh.
She looks like Cinderella. Cinder Percy,
Oops, I lost
Cinder
my
Percy.
shoe. I wonder if my Prince Charming will find it. They say you gotta kiss a lot of frogs. I guess I'm still kissing frogs. There's still a toad. What do you think, Mama?
Yep.
I'm
I don't know how Patty does it. She never stops. I mean, from yesterday morning till after you came last night, she never stops.
What?
It's her world.
Who taught you how to cook?
Me? Not Mama. Mama said someday that I would have to do it all, so she wouldn't let us in the kitchen.
I mean, my mother, I didn't know. I didn't know how to fry an egg. You know, and Mother was going on, she and Dad was going to do a little traveling and left me with all the boys. And I had to cook. I don't know how to cook. I knew how to wash windows. I had to do that when I was little. We were going up to Patty's. And we lived in York, and we was going up to where Patty was. He made chili, and I must have put it in the freezer. And when we got up there, we was going to have chili. Well, they were moving into the new home. And of course there was no utensils or anything. He took a screwdriver and put in the chili to break it up and then put it on the stove. He and the screwdriver. We didn't have, I don't know what we did to how we ate. Your dad, he really liked George.
They didn't start off as friends, though, right?
Oh, just,
Or is that just legend?
yeah.
I don't think Pop liked me at first. But after a while, he said to me, "You remind me of me when I was a young man." So then I knew I was in.
How dark you look.
Look how white you look.
I know. You dark?
Do you look like Tiger Woods?
You tell Jacqueline how Tiger Woods hurt his back, Mama?
She already knows.
How?
Huh? What you told me, Mama?
Too much loving.
Was he McLovin?
Too much.
I heard he had a lot of girlfriends, Mama.
These your keys?
Uh-huh. How many girlfriends do you think he had?
Probably about as many as you can count.
He played better golf when he had all those girlfriends, Mama.
That's what happened to him. Like your shirt.
Yeah.
I think I have one just like that.
Yeah. Are you saying I have a girl shirt on?
Yeah. It's so cute, isn't it?
Let's see.
Patty never changes.
She looks the same, doesn't she?
Kathy. And Gar. They were all Daddy's kids. Gar was so cute. Oh my God, he was so cute. Now look at him. You know what? That little boy, he'd go out of the house, walk down in the back of our place, go in the woods and come up through the woods. He was going to go see Mary, and that was next door neighbor, carrying his diaper. No diaper. He's carrying it. That's what he. She had her daddy wrapped around her finger. Oh my God. When they threw the dish, I had made chicken and stuffing and mashed potatoes, and Dad always whips the potatoes, and we're all sitting at the table. You know, Patty picked up that great big pile of mashed potatoes and threw it on the table. I think she must have carried it over, and she threw it. And she got real mad, and she said something real mean to Kathy. And she got mad at me, doing nothing. And her dad, when she came back to the table, he told her, he says, don't you ever talk to your mother like that. I forget what she said to me.
I told him, because I knew this is expensive, so I said, well, why don't you just leave the plumbing for it? But that doesn't solve the problem.
It's wonderful, smart. She's still smart. She is. She knows all the doctor's terms and all that. I can't remember those names of the doctors. I mean, they're so funny. And she does all that for me. She does everything for me.
Yeah.
She makes all that, takes care of all that medicine, and she won't let me come down the steps by myself now.
Hold on.
She has to hold my hand. That just started. She's good to me. She's too good.
Guess we're walking.
There's no one like her. I mean, even Kathy. Kathy, when I'm with Kathy, she does the same as Patty for me. I mean, she makes sure I get those pills. Eat, drink.
Water or just beer?
One nurse in New Jersey said, if you want to drink beer, drink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care how many you drink. But when I'm with Jonathan, I drink 3. They taste so good.
It's like a termite flying in. Maybe we're better off doing.
Good morning, Mama.
Better off just doing.
That's your cat, Mama.
I know. You're a pain in the backside. She wants to go sick.
Hey, Mama. Are you a turtle?
You bet your sweet ass I am.
So your first date, I know you and Pop celebrated every year. So when was your first date?
February the 9th, 1943. And we had a wonderful life together. He passed away in October 2008. He thought the world of me. I'm so happy to have two little beautiful girls and one on-the-road boy. To my little girl Patty, whom I love so very much and always will. I just hope that I can live long enough to see you move into your new home and spend a few years more with you. I know I can be a pest, but I still love you. And I love Jonathan too. And especially those two little girls of yours, Jennifer and Jacqueline are my love. Patty, I don't know how to thank you for everything you have done for me. And you will always be in my prayer. God love you. I hope you live as long as I do, and maybe more. How can I ever thank you? You're gonna make me cry now because I love you so much. And I will never forget you as long as I live. Thank you for everything that you have done for me. And all the little fights I don't think we ever did fight, did we? Maybe got hard at now and then, but I still love you and always will. God bless you.
Want to tell her happy birthday?
And, oh, I almost forgot. Have a happy birthday and many, many